question is, what are some other interesting things about the product that I think other neonatologists and neonatal providers should and would like to hear? So for me, it's just the ability to individualize the care for the baby within the spectrum of the offerings that Mead Johnson and Infant has been able to provide for us. I particularly like the idea of how explicit the product is as to how to provide the calories, the caloric density that you'd like to provide, but also just to the ability to provide varying levels of protein. With the HMF offering of the high protein, the standard protein, acidified, non-acidified, I really think that as a clinician at the bedside, it's nice to be able to provide the baby what they need. And Mead Johnson has been able, and Infant has been able to provide the choices that you really need to be able to take care of babies. And I think none of us like to be handcuffed or put into a box of what we can do and how you have to do it. And I think we recognize that feeding roadmaps and plans are the right thing to do, but within those contexts, being able to choose what you need for the baby, I think is really spectacular. And the other thing I think is really important to make sure I highlight is really just how receptive folks have been about our clinical concerns. I think the partnership that we've been able to have with Infant and Mead Johnson has been really enlightening on both sides. I think it's been a nice relationship, and I mean that as a bilateral relationship of being able to have conversations about what's really in the best interest for our babies, and it's a really collaborative effort to provide safe, quality care for these babies, albeit via nutrition. But we all recognize how important that really is. So I think those are my biggest take homes. I certainly would recommend it. If my baby was in the NICU, I certainly would have no problems with them getting infant milk products. Actually, I think my eldest son did actually. So I certainly think that my colleagues would appreciate these aspects of the Mead Johnson fortifiers.